About 3,500 years ago, the Israelites were given instructions about foods they should eat and foods they should avoid. These instructions were written in several places in the Bible, including in the book of Leviticus, chapter LL. Any fish you eat should have both fins and scales. Any animal you eat should chew the cud, part the hoof, and be cloven-footed. Two of the most popular foods that most people think of as healthy are catfish and pork. Why would it be written in the Bible that neither of these should be eaten? Were the instructions meant only for the Jews, or is it possible that neither catfish or pork is actually good for you? Since when you eat, you are actually eating what your food ate. Let's look at what catfish and pigs eat. What do catfish eat? Catfish live on the bottom and eat whatever ends up on the bottom of rivers, ponds, and lakes. Their foods include dead fish, snails, worms, animal feces, aquatic bugs, rotting plant vegetation, minnows, leeches, and carrion from animals that died in the water. They will eat just about anything. The Bible says that the fish should have both fins and scales, such as a bass, for it to be good for food. A catfish does not have scales, thus it is not good for food. In addition to the idea of how repulsive it is to eat something that feeds on dead, decaying nasty things, when it comes to the omega fatty acid content, neither catfish or tilapia is really good for you either. Both have some omega-3 fatty acids, and that part is good. However, both have far more omega-6, which is not good. What do pigs eat? Pigs eat both plants and animals. They will eat almost any kind of food, including dead insects, worms, garbage, and dead pigs. They will eat rats, rabbits' carcasses, and their own feces. According to the Center for Disease Control (CDC), there are over 100 viruses that come from China to the United States each year through pigs. A majority of the flu viruses we encounter actually comes from the lungs of pigs. Pigs may be infected with toxins that help cause diseases. Pork is the main source of tapeworms and certain bacteria that spread throughout the body and may go undetected for years. The bacteria robs our cells of needed nutrition and can contribute to heart disease, diabetes, cancer, acid reflux, fatigue, and depression. A retrovirus lives in all pork cells. It even survives through heat, so cooking does not kill it. Thus, when we eat the meat, we put a retrovirus into our body. How bad is a retrovirus? HIV is a retrovirus. Retroviruses have been responsible for causing leukemia. Retroviruses cause tumor growth and certain cancers in animals and humans. They can also be responsible for neurological disorders. God, our Creator, created some things that were meant to be eaten and some things that were not meant to be eaten. Science is still uncovering many of the reasons to consume certain foods and to ignore others because of the foods being healthy or unhealthy for us. It looks to me that if people paid attention to the Bible's instructions, they would be much healthier.